There it is. Let's go. All right. Let me share this out real quick to a couple people first. And then we're going to go in there and talk about how to copyright your book for free. How to copyright your book free 99. Yeah, I might need glasses, so what? I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of reading. How to copyright. How to copyright your book for free, y'all. First of all, what up, y'all? How you feel? It's Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe. Right now, we in the Merch Life Publishing Live. We talking about how to copyright your book for free 99. So before we talk about the free one, let's go over the legal way to copyright your book. And remember, the law is just what some people in the room agreed upon, and you have to abide by them, or those people will have other people detain you and have other people judge you, and then have other people paid to keep you locked up. But anyway, because slavery was legal, so let's just keep that in mind when we talk about legalities and laws and shit, right? So the legal way to copyright your book is to go to USPTO.gov. That's United States Patent and Trademark Office.gov. When you go to USPTO.gov, it allows you to put in an application to copyright your work. This is the same place that you can get an invention patented, the same place that you can get a logo or a sign, a brand name, all of those things. You can get those trademarked there. It's the same place that you can. It's the patent trademark. It's the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. So you can do all of that there. You can trademark, you can patent, you can copyright, you can even just register trade secrets there. Hey, Egypt's cat, how you feel? How you feel? So we're talking about copyrighting your book, and I'm going over the way that costs money, and then I'm going to go over the free way. So the way that costs money is USPTO.gov. It's about $35, I believe. Last time I checked, it was $34.99. So you go on there, you fill out the application, you enter your information, you put whatever logo you want to trademark, whatever literary piece or audio or however you want to, whatever you need to copyright, you would enter that with the application, and then they'll get back to you and tell you whether or not they are able to copyright it, to trademark it, or to patent it. Normally, what you want to do before you go through that process is you want to use the search mechanism within the website to make sure that nobody already trademarked, patented, or copyrighted what you're talking about copyrighting. I believe it's $34.99 if you go on there. USPTO.gov is USPTO.gov. It done auto-corrected to isotope. That is not what I said. USPTO. Yep, so USPTO.gov is where you go to pay for it. Now, if you would like to copyright your book for free, this is how you do it. And I've done it both ways multiple times. When you get the proof copy of your book, after your book is published and it's printed and everything, and you have the original first copy, you can do this electronically as well. But for physical purposes, you want to mail the book to yourself from a post office. Remember, the government is the government, so the government only respects other government agencies. If someone were to use your work and you take them to court in the future and you say, hey, I wrote this book 10 years ago. How is this woman putting out this book now that I wrote it 10 years ago? They're going to say, prove it. And you're going to say, oh, I didn't copyright it. They're going to say, all right, well, you can't be proven. And you're going to say, wait a minute, I did actually mail it to myself when it first came out. They're going to be like, let me see the envelope. It has to still be sealed. So I recommend that you invest in a fireproof safe, the same place that you put your keys for any crypto wallet that you have, the same place that you wrote down your keys and placed them. You need to place this there as well. So what you do is you go to the post office. You have them stamp the letter, envelope, box, whatever you mail in your book to yourself in. You have them stamp that. It's going to have the date, the time, the exact post office you were at, all of that. Now, remember, the United States Postal Service is a government agency. So if you have the stamp from a government agency saying that I was here at this time with this package, with this inside of it, and I was shipping it to this person, which is you, you will have it at your house. You will have it in your possession, and you will not open it. Never open that package. Never open that envelope. You want to keep it closed because the seal is not respected if it's opened. Because you could have took a book out and put your book in there and said, I mailed this to myself 10 years ago, right? So this is called the poor man's copyright. You mail the book to yourself from a post office, so that way the government seal is still on there. And then you hide it from yourself. You put it in the attic. You put it somewhere in a fireproof safe, in a weatherproof such and such, so that the day that you do have to sue someone because they stole your work, you can take that to court, and that can be your proof that you had it first, that you copyrighted first. You could be the Ray J of your book. Get excited about that. So those are two ways to copyright your situation. One is uspto.gov, costs about $34.99. Same place that you can copyright, trademark, patent things. And all right, so the difference real quick. I've been up since 4:44. The difference real quick is when you patent something, it's an invention. You can only patent inventions or variations of existing inventions. Like if I invented a fan that walked around and followed me and blew air on me everywhere I went, that would be a new invention. Yes, fans already exist, but the one that walks around and follows you does not. So it would be a patent on a patent. The number two thing you need to know about patents is that patents last for 7 years. So if I invent something and I patent it, only for 7 years do I have control of the manufacturing of that invention. Only for 7 years do I have control of the manufacturing of that invention if I patent something. So let's move on. Trade secrets. Trade secrets are ways of operation within a certain company or brand. For example, a trade secret in McDonald's is the way that they make the Big Mac with the order of ingredients plus the sauce and all that good shit. That is a trade secret because other fast food restaurants do not make their burgers or sandwiches the same way. That's a trade secret that they have trademarked over there at McDonald's. So the next thing, what up, Mindbox? How you feel? And then the next thing is a trademark. A trademark is anything that exemplifies your likeness, right? So if I was to make a brand called Coca-Cola, but my brand was like pencils or something, and it had a pencil in the logo, I could then trademark the name Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola is already trademarked by the Pepsi company, right? But when I change the font, I change the color, I change the meaning, or it has a different product or service behind it, I'm allowed to trademark that as well. And anytime you do a trademark on uspto.gov, it's going to let you know, hey, this person has this, that person has that, and they're similar to yours. Do you want to change yours? Do you want to keep yours the same? Sometimes it'll tell you, hey, we can't even process this because it's too similar to the other person's thing or things, right? So that's trademarks. Now, the last thing is copyrights. Copyrights are for anything that's literary, anything that's written, anything that's recorded. So that's movies, music, books. You could copyright a logo, a design. You should rather trademark it, but you could still copyright it as well. So it's a lot of different stipulations to the uspto.gov. That is the United States Patent and Trademark Office.gov. That's where you go to copyright your book for the $34.99. It's a lot of stipulations to that, but I want you to realize this, y'all. These copyright, trademark, trade secrets, and patent laws only exist in the United States. They only exist here. So if a dude from Germany want to steal your book today and put it out and publish it, you can't even sue Bull. Can't even sue him because he didn't break the law. There is no plagiarism in other countries. It's only here. It's only here in the UK. And then our copyright laws aren't effective, and there are no such thing as international copyright laws. Patent laws, there are such things as international patent laws. There are such things as international trade secret laws and international trademark laws, but there's no such thing as an international copyright law. So for me, I would recommend, what up, Platinum Realty Global, how you feel? For me, I would recommend that you do the poor man's copyright and the uspto.gov copyright, because the uspto.gov copyright protects you in the United States. The poor man's copyright will protect you worldwide. Get excited about that. So yeah, man, that's how you copyright. That's how you get it popping. That's how you do those types of things, man. I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parapreneurs across the globe. If you haven't already, go in Facebook and join the I Am the Author group. Go on Facebook and join the I Am the Author group, especially if you have purchased the course. It'll show you a more in-depth instruction on how to self-publish, how to get your books printed, how to get them in stores, how to sell your book online, how to sell it in person. It's everything you can imagine that has to do with books. Will this be saved? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be saving it. Yes, sir. Or ma'am, I'm not sure, but it says Platinum Realty Global. I'm sorry if I said the wrong gender. Get excited though. And the poor man's copyright, mailing it to yourself. Yes, that's exactly what it is. When you mail it to yourself, though, you want to do it directly from a post office. You can't just put the stamps on it and put it in the mailbox. That doesn't count. It has to be from a post office so that if you go to sue someone, they can see the government seal on the envelope, on the box, on whatever packaging you use. And they can say, hey, we're going to open this right here live right now in court. And they're going to open it and they're going to say, okay, it wasn't tampered with. You win. And that person that sold your stuff, they got to give you all the money they made off of it, plus the $35,000 fine that they would get. So yeah, get excited about that, man. Not registered mail. It just has to be a stamp from the post office. So it could be regular priority. It could be regular priority mail, or it can be just a regular mail. You just got to make sure it's stamped at the office and not a stamp that you got from the office and put on there. It got to have them red letters on that thing. Yep. I am the author.org. If you want to learn how to self-publish, if you want to learn how to get your book out, put it in stores, put it in libraries, all that types of stuff, man. I am the author.org. Or you can just DM me and I'll get you the course. I'll get you locked into the course. The course is on Facebook. You really don't need to go to my website to access the course. Get excited though. I'll holla at y'all tomorrow.